Hey guys, what is up and welcome to today's video. Before I get started, if you guys hear something in the background, it's my AC because I'm in my current bedroom, but yeah, I'm just gonna move that there. Hi guys, so as you may have seen from today's title, I am going to be giving you guys my full-length review of one of my favorite Percy Jackson series, The Heroes of Olympus. A lot of you guys, I don't know if you noticed, if you watched my first video, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. I'm not sure. ADHD things. I am a pretty big Percy Jackson fan. I've actually, fun fact, been a Potterhead since I was 8. I've been a Percy Jackson fan since I was 7? Either 7 or 10. Yeah, 10. I've been a Percy Jackson fan for 4 years. I saw the movies. First time, I thought the movies were like, okay, this is kind of good. And then I rewatched it, and I'm like, oh, this is a bad movie. And I didn't even know the context of the situation. Like, I'm like, oh, this is just a bad movie in general. But this is not about the movies, because the movies were just a trick of the mist. I'm going to be reviewing all 5 Heroes of Olympus books, and giving you, like, my thoughts when I was first reading. And also, I might do a rank of, yeah. It's currently 7:12 as recording this. I don't know what time it's going to be when I upload it. But, if you like this video, be sure to, if you want, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all notifications so when I post, you get updated. Also, comment down below, if you like videos like this. This is actually my first time doing a video like this ever. I love reading. I literally read all 7 Harry Potter books when I was in 7th grade. Alright, back to the video. Beep. First book is The Lost Hero, Heroes of Olympus, Book 1, The Lost Hero. My initial thought in the first chapter was, these are my 2 thoughts. Who the heck is Jason? There's gonna be a few curse words. Not too bad, but don't worry, they'll be edited out. Or I'll just, like, go quiet. My first 2 thoughts while reading the first chapter, which is in Jason's POV. Jason, people skip Jason's chapters. What the heck? Like, I'm pause in the video real quick, but I don't get people who skip Jason's chapters. His chapters are so cool. One of my favorite characters. Right. In my first 2 thoughts was, who the heck is Jason and where's Percy? Because I'm like, who the hell is Jason? Like, literally, we don't even know who Jason is. And we're thrown into this book without Percy. But then, as I read this, by, like, the 4th chapter, I'm like, okay, I really like these kids. And then with Leo's backstory, I was reading this book in class, and I'm reading Leo's backstory. If you guys know, you know. Bro, I wanted to go into this book and hug him. I literally had to go like this. Bookmark in. Stares at wall. Bro, it was like, dude, it was, oh my, I actually nearly cried in English class, and I love English. It is a total of, there are a total of, in total, 500 and, hang on. There's a total of 54 pages if we're including glossary. But if we're not, 551. Like I said, this book, I thought it was a great introduction. Honestly, I understand why Annabeth was glaring on Jason. Also, a lot of you guys are probably going to be commenting, Brie, why was Annabeth glaring at Jason in the first book? It's because she thought he looked like Luke. Spoiler warning for The Last Olympian. I forgot to mention, there are going to be massive spoilers for Heroes of Olympus, for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the first series, and Heroes of Olympus. So if you don't want spoilers, just maybe click off the video, read the books. And yeah, I got these books off of Amazon. I'm currently reading the first Trials of Apollo book, which is very good. Nico and Will. Probably one of my favorite couples. Like I was saying, I honestly never thought Piper was a pick-me. I thought that, like, it was kind of cool. Like she's, like, kind of a tomboy. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm the daughter of a movie star, but, like, I could really give a less of crap at what I'm wearing. Yeah, I liked Jason and Piper's relationship a lot. I'm actually going to get into this a lot in more detail, especially when I'm talking about specific couples. One thing I love the Heroes of Olympus series. One thing I didn't like about it, I didn't like how all the kids were rushed into relationships. Like, obviously, Percebeth, yes, I loved it. It was so good. But especially later on, I'm going to say this, like, especially when I get into Mark of Athena, House of Hades, Blood of Olympus, and I'm talking about, like, the platonic relationships and the romantic relationships. A lot of characters, especially, like, it's like, you know, also, guys, yeah, these are all just my opinions. Trigger warning, these are all my opinions. If you don't agree with my opinions, feel free to debate down below, but please do not, like I said, please don't hate on people. If you are disrespectful, you will be blocked. I'm sorry. Like I said in my first video, I do not tolerate hate or disrespect. Alright, this video is going on very long. Yeah. Alright, first book. Like I said, review of The Lost Hero. There are going to be 5 parts in this video. Obviously, Lost Hero, Son of Neptune, Mark of Athena, and House of Hades, and Blood of Olympus. Right. My first thought when I first picked up this book after reading The Last Olympian, I read the first chapter, and I'm thinking, who the F is Jason? I didn't know who Jason was, but I read it. Alright, I never skipped any characters' chapters. Because, what the heck? It took me a little while to get used to the writing style, because I was just getting off of reading the first series, which were all in Percy's first person perspective and POV, and now I'm reading a book where it's multiple characters switching, and it's in third person. I kind of prefer don't get me wrong, I love first person books, but with, like, this series, I liked the multiple POVs. Yeah. Alright. I really liked all these kids' relationships. I like how Leo and Piper were friends even before they were demigods. Like, I just thought that was really cool. Also, I like how these kids honestly kind of behave a lot like teenagers. I kind of felt bad for Jason because he had amnesia. Poor Piper's like, oh my god, my boyfriend forgot who I am. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. Bro, that's gonna suck having amnesia. But what would I rate this book out of 10? 9.9 out of 10. It was very good. Obviously, it would be a 10 out of 10, but it was the first book, and I had to get used to it a little. I'm like, okay. Second book! Son of Neptune! Best part in first chapter. Sorry, I am so sorry, Lost Hero. I love you, Lost Hero. I'm so sorry. I'm not kidding. I was in social studies, and I'm like, okay, let me read Son of Neptune. I actually went this because the first chapter, Percy is back, and we get the best, my opinion, one of the best Nico quotes ever. Like, literally, Percy's just like, I know you, Nico. Do you? Also, Hazel the Hazel. She is one of my favorite characters. Her backstory almost made me want to sob. I feel so bad for her. I love her. She's one of my favorite characters. Honestly, I don't understand why she's not as popular as the rest of the 7. She is so powerful. She's so cool. I love her curse. It's so unique. I kind of like that I was able to, in all these books, there was at least some kind of Latin or like Italian in it, and I'm part Italian. So that's fun. And I took Latin in 7th grade, so almost 2 years ago now. Damn, that's insane. So I was able to kind of translate to my friends because I was reading it with them. But what would I give this book? Also, I liked how it was I loved it. Like, it was so good. But yeah, this book, 10 out of 10. Love it. 3rd book, Mark of Athena. Bro, this book broke me. I died at the end. I was in the middle of financial management class. This was me reading that part. If you know, you know. Why? Just why? This book broke me. I died from this book. Not actually died, don't worry. I love this book because, like, I was begging for this in the first years. We finally get a book with Annabeth's POV in it. I love her. She is one of my favorite characters. And the best part about Sun and Neptune, Percy literally only remembers Annabeth. I love this book. Pretty. It's so unique. I love how, like, it was so good. Like, Annabeth was, like, worried that Percy had found another relationship, but obviously, he didn't. Funniest part, Annabeth Judah flipping Percy. So funny. It's the best part. But yeah, I also love how it's split up. Like, Annabeth was was going on to Mark of Athena. I'm gonna have to be quieter. Yeah, I love this book. 10/10. Love it. Next book. This book, House of Hades, I literally couldn't even put down. I'm talking quietly because I just remembered it's 7:24. I don't know if y'all can hear me. But yeah. This book was, oh my god, I loved it. It was basically like, it was like, oh my god, I couldn't put this down. It was perfection. It was so good. This, Mark of Athena, Sun and Neptune, House of Hades, and both Sun and Neptune and House of Hades are 2 of my favorite books in this series. I love this book. It was so cool to finally see, like, Percy and Annabeth in Tartarus. Obviously, you know, it was bad, but, like, you know, the end of this book, I this close to crying during lunch. 1,000,000 out of 10 would recommend. Final book, Blood of Olympus. We finally get Nico's POV in this. It is. I loved him and Raina's, like, relationship. Rick made such a good sibling dynamic. I love Hazel and Nico. They are my 2 favorite siblings. I love Bianca too. She's my half sister. Yes, I am a child of Hades, and I go to Camp Jupiter. So I'm more of a child of Pluto, but you know, I go in between the camps. My favorite part of this book, I love it. I do have one nitpick though. It kind of felt rushed. It really felt kind of rushed. I kind of wish there was a 6th book instead of it just being 5. It kind of felt rushed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of parts I was like, whoa, can we slow down? And I've read Firestarter. I swear. I'm definitely gonna do a Stephen King book review like I did with this. But yeah, this book, I liked it. I thought it was good. I loved seeing Nico's POV. Reina's backstory, girl. Jeez, I feel so bad for all of them. These are traumatized teenagers. Like I was saying, this book is very good. Favorite part definitely was when Nico told Percy, I had a crush on you. But, you know, it was so good. But yeah, guys, that is, before I end this video, I do want to talk about some of my favorite relationships. Trigger warning for this part. If you don't want to watch this part, click off the video. Like I was saying earlier, I don't think all the characters should have gone into relationships. I'm sorry, I would have actually preferred Leo probably being, like, alone and finding his own self-worth instead of him being with Calypso. Although I do love Cleo. One of my favorite ships. I will die on that hill. Personally, Hazel and Leo kind of had a little more chemistry in Mark of Athena. Also, speaking of Mark of Athena, that scene when, back to Mark of Athena for a second, that scene in Mark of Athena when Leo and Hazel were in Hazel's flashbacks was, oh, I cried. Like I was saying, yeah, like I said, I don't think all the characters should have gone into relationships as much as they did. But yeah, I'm currently reading Trials of Apollo. I'm on the first book. Can't find it right now. ADHD. I have to read the second, third, fourth, and fifth book. I'm gonna. Please do not spoil the third book for me. I know a character dies. I don't know which, so very nervous. But yeah, when I finish Trials of Apollo, I will do that. I'll give you a review like I did with this video. I'll also give you what I thought of the original series, and also Magnus Chase review, and the King Chronicles POV review, and also maybe a Sun and Star review. But yeah, guys, like I said, I love you guys so much. Like I said, I'm sorry this is kind of annoying, but like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get uploaded for all my videos. And be sure to comment if you want to comment video recommendations. If you guys want, I want to do a movie review. Like, guys, comment below a movie I should watch. Like, I want to do a movie watch review. Like, I want to do a movie reaction. Yeah, it can be a movie I've seen. Maybe I haven't seen it. Yeah. Bye, guys.